G'day.
Hello.
Hello. Ah.
What's up? No complaints. Beautiful day. Sun's shining. Kona. Gonna go for a swim. Fresh off the plane.
How's the fitness?
It's good. Yeah. We're happy. We're injury free, healthy. We actually went home from Frankfurt and had like a very smooth block. So we're good. It wasn't quite as hot in the end in Noosa as I was hoping for, but still got a few like 30-degree days, and yeah, it's good. Here they are. Rudy's brought a present to swimming. That'll go well. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Swim tools?
Yeah.
I put on the Instagram story a video of you swimming, and for people to guess.
Yeah, you guessed the
I
stroke.
put because of the Red Bull swim cap. I put either Sam, you, or Christian,
Yeah.
and everyone thought you were Christian. So is that?
Haven't seen my little beard yet, eh? Isn't that thing disgusting? Wonder if that's going to come off for race day.
I mean, if Lionel has anything to say about the shaved legs, how many watt savings, Christian maybe isn't too worried about it.
Shape his face.
How'd you feel in the water, mate?
No, it felt good. It's awesome. Yep, beautiful. Nice pull. Stroke felt good. And with another sleep, I'll be ready to roll, I reckon.
Okay, let's be honest. Who texted you for the outfit choice?
He just looks fitter and more tan than I do.
What's next for today?
Head out on the highway. It's got a couple of hours easy spin. So yeah, just get used to it. Feels like there's a little bit of wind already, so it'll be interesting to see on the course out the back where that wind's, what direction it's going and how strong it is. Tell Sanders we're holding about 300 watts and still talking. Comfy. Could do this for 180k.
Being the adventurous type of guy you are you going to do anything on the island outside of training before race day?
No, I'm very focused, disciplined athlete these days. It's funny how you meet people and they're absolutely freaking out. They get so nervous about this place. They're so stressed about it. So I remember the first time I raced here, I went swimming in the surf with my son and managed to stick a whole bunch of thorns, sea urchin thorns in my foot. So probably learned my lesson enough now to keep it simple. Try and make it to race day healthy and without sea urchins in my feet. Oh, good skills! Oh, that was on camera. Please.
Finally back on the island. Missing the woman though, a little bit. So the year right now feels long, to be honest. Keeping the fitness on a very high level, which makes it difficult, but also interesting because you have to adapt and think about training and racing. So it's been an exciting year, and I'm happy to finish it here on my island. Because every time I come here, it's like I can't stop smiling almost, because it's just great. It's just such a magical place.
Yeah, and finishing Frankfurt, you were kind of grabbing at your hip. The cold weather was somewhat limiting you.
Yeah,
It was
absolutely.
Like started at Oceanside, Texas as well. How's that feeling too?
We made some change on the position on the bike. We worked on the front end and we worked on the saddle position. So it definitely got better. And I don't expect this place to be any near as cold. I'm really good in the heat. Kind of the big reason why I was 3 times on the podium in Kona. So yeah, looking forward for some warmer temperatures. It's just great to see how stacked the field is. We have so many great athletes coming up, especially like young athletes the Norwegians are here. They seem to be really fit. I saw Christian racing in Frankfurt. This was quite impressive stuff. He has the biggest target on his back, so he is, for me, is a clear favorite. But I mean, Sam Laidlow, we all know his race strategy, so I think he will go out on a bike pretty hard. And Magnus Ditlev, so it's great to see. I think we have 5 to 8 athletes who can win the race. It's gonna be a really tight race. So I expect the tightest race in Kona ever. Even in Nice, even this really selective course wasn't able to spread out the field like massively. The field gonna be really dense, so maybe we even see a sprint finish or something like that. So it's gonna be really, really interesting. So yeah, looking forward for racing it.
So it's an interesting start to your morning.
It was, but I mean, that's what drug testing is supposed to be, random and unexpected. As I said, like, I'm always happy to be drug tested, and I think it's a huge privilege. The work's done for the most part, and so we're just kind of like, you know, letting the body recover and getting mentally ready for the race, and we'll see what happens on race day. So, you know, Kona's a special beast where, like, it's a little bit harder to predict, I feel like. The elements are just so different than anything else that you've ever raced in, so you're always, I think, guessing a little bit. You do your best to know everything and do everything, but you won't really know exactly how things are going to shake out until the race. So
It's your first Kona as a pro after being an age group world champ. Does that change your mindset, your vibe, your preparation? Like, what does that do? Like, you know what it feels like to win here, but this is a different type of winning on this stage.
yeah, I mean, it's a completely different race, and so in many ways, what happened 2 years ago is not necessarily super relevant, because basically 2 years ago I soloed the entire thing, and you know, it's going to be much more dynamic. There's going to be a lot more, you know, groups forming and a lot more things that I have to be aware of now. So it's going to be much more akin to like a Pro Series race that I've done than necessarily like what happened here 2 years ago. But the benefit of 2 years ago is that I know like certain parts of the course, and I know like where it gets hard, and so that helps me mentally prepare a little bit more. In terms of like attacking or not, I think it's just going to have to like, we'll wait and see what happens on race day, and hopefully my race intelligence is smart enough that I can make a good decision and not a dumb decision about like, you know, when to go or when to not. I think it's really cool that there are other people that I can potentially work with on the bike. So hopefully having some other people around will, you know, just only help elevate the level of performance and make the race go better. So, yeah.
Apparently you need to do horse like this now.
Yeah,
like
if
this.
you're young.
So you
how-
finish line. No, I'm gonna be like.
That's
That's the Jan Ferdinand special, isn't it?
thought you were ready to go.
Well,
I think everyone thought you were ready to
yes,
go.
but I'm a faffer.
You were giving ready to go vibes.
I thought I was ready to go.
Leon's the slowest fast person in the world. He's like, somehow manages to make everything take 5 times longer than it needs to. In his mind, from home, he's like, yeah, swimming is like a 3.5 hour like thing. And I'm like, we live 10-minute drive away from the pool and you're swimming for 90 minutes. How does
But
it take
it always
3
takes
hours?
3 hours door to door.
Overall vibes being on the island so far?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Just shifting my day forwards a bit. So I'm someone who usually wakes up a bit later. Start with a swim, but our swim lane's only at 10:30, so I usually have late and slow mornings. Whereas here, because it's so dark at 6 p.m, you just need to get everything done beforehand. So unfinished business, 7th last time. It was at the end of a pretty long season for me. Obviously did my first World Champs in St. George, finished my university degree. I was just really, really tired by the time I got to October. And yeah, so I'm definitely coming this time around like better prepared, better mindset. Doesn't mean I'll do better, but at least I've put myself in a position to try. It's all about positioning, I guess. We said if I come out the water, say in the big group or like with Magnus, and yeah, I guess Magnus has to be the marker, then that's an amazing swim. And if I don't, if I'm behind, whether it's 2 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 10 minutes, it shouldn't really change my game plan, and just do the race however I can and forget about the front of the race. They'll do what they'll do, and then yeah, just preoccupy myself with my own problems.